Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory. We're up to episode number 99 today. Literally one away from that century. Now, if you do enjoy today's video, please don't forget to share your appreciation by smashing a thumbs up on the video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new around here. So, obviously, this is what the team is looking like. We've got a bit of a super team in terms of someone who's not spent any money, and we've got some good players in here. Unfortunately, the market has taken a massive plunge because EA announced that TOTS was coming this Friday, and before I got a chance to even sell these players, they're a lot less expensive now than they were before, meaning that, well, unfortunately, I'm probably just going to keep a lot of them for now. I might change my mind on that at some point later this week, depending on the prices of stuff, because we've got a decent amount of coins, 114k, but really, I kind of want to bring in some TOTS players at some point. So as you can see there, we were 4 games left in Division 2. We need like 5 points or something to get promoted, and a couple more points than that to win the championship. So we're in pretty good standing right now. But it's at this point in time where I always bottle it. Now, I've been doing a lot of like weekend league stuff and FUT Champions related stuff over the past few episodes. It's been literally filling every single episode for the past couple of weeks. And now we're going back to divisions in this particular episode because I wanted to get this season, this division over and done with. Whether or not we stay in it, or whether or not we get promoted, or whatever it is, like, I wanted to end it in this particular video here, as we are approaching our 100th episode. If we are in Division 1 at that point in time, that would be fantastic, and if we're not, well, we just go again afterwards. So, we fortunately go 1-0 up in this particular game right now, and my opponent decides to just rage quit. I'm not too sure why, because like we were 8 minutes into the game. Perhaps he'd had like a stressful day on the game. I don't know what it was. But I had held possession. I'd had a couple of shots. And it went in. And he quit. So like hardly any effort in that game. Literally like 8 in-game minutes. And we've already got 3 more points. Meaning we only need 2 points now in order to clinch promotion. And we're only 5 points away from getting ourselves the championship of Division 2. Completely and utterly winning the title. Which would be amazing. So then I decide to go on into my second game, literally straight away. I may or may not have applied fitness, I'm not too sure. I probably didn't, considering we only played 8 minutes. And everyone was still on 99 fitness, I'm sure. Maybe a couple of 98s, but that doesn't really matter, right? And we go into a game against a really strong-looking Ligue 1 side. He's got the ones to watch, what's his name? Memphis Depay. He's also got a 91 Cavani. And it was always going to be quite a tough game. I can notice the difference in my gameplay and the gameplay on these like normal peer-to-peer servers than I can on FUT Champions. And I've been playing a lot of FUT Champions, like Daily Knockout and the Weekend League and stuff over the past few weeks on both of my accounts. So I haven't really been playing on the peer-to-peer servers because, as you guys know, I moan about my internet and the connection all of the time. But that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't done a lot of the seasons and division stuff on this series for a little while, actually, because I hate not having a stable connection and stuff. And it felt alright. It felt a little bit different, though. A little bit slower to react and things. We did go 1-0 down, but it didn't take us very long to get back into this game. Really nice bit of passing play. Eventually threaded through, as you saw there, to Dele Alli. And he runs off celebrating after he stuck it in the net. And that, as you can see, was just a bit of a P-roller. That's the sort of goal that goes in on this game this year with the double tap of B, the driven shot, as you know. I love it so very much. And then I think I was kind of in the driving seat. You can see at half-time the stats. I'd had 55% possession. My pass accuracy was decent, but so was my opponent's. And it isn't all about possession, really, is it? We get through with Lacazette right here, but it is saved by the goalkeeper. And it was a little bit like this in the second half. End-to-end stuff. Ben Arthur gets into the box, but Courtois is able to save that one. But he pushes down that side again, gets it to Matuidi in the centre, takes the shot, Courtois saves it. I push forward with Fekir right now. I play it in to Lacazette, who knocks it to Dele Alli, and there is Tolisso running in to stick that one into the back of the net for us to go 2-1 up in this game when we were 1-0 down to begin with. So we've turned it around. However, there's like half an hour left on the clock, and that's a It's just too long, isn't it? It's just too long to hold on. If you're struggling in a game like this, there's so much stuff that can happen in 30 FIFA minutes. So I was worried and nervous because obviously I wanted to win this one and clinch promotion. But obviously we could have tucked it away here. Kante, I took it first time. I definitely shouldn't have taken it first time. And it didn't work out for me. I could have gone 2 goals up. Ben Arthur plays it into Cavani, who gets past my Ogbonna. And then that's just a sublime finish from what is a clearly boosted version of Edinson Cavani. An amazing player, and his 91 version just seems insane. I wish I could use it. I'm kind of holding out for maybe like a TOTS version at some point though. That might be fun to use. But take a little slice of luck, and like you get that right there. We run up the other end of the pitch, and we score a goal again to put us back into the lead. I was pressuring him enough that I felt like I could get it, but it was whether or not he would keep scoring on me and get that equaliser, and we would run out of time for me to like end up winning the game. But eventually we did, and we do get ourselves promotion into Division 1 for the first time on this series. I've tried 3 times now, 3 attempts at Division 2. The first 2 were not successful. We've remained in the league, in the division, but we weren't able to clinch promotion or win the championship. And as you can see this time, we've got 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And we've still got 2 games to go where we could, well, what do we need? Like 4 points, I think it is. 3 or 4 points, I'm not too sure, in order to win ourselves the championship and get some extra coinage. But we will be playing in Division 1 in the next season, which is just amazing. I've never made it to Division 1 because I've never really played the seasons this much. So it's the first time for me, I can tell you that. We go on into another game against this guy's team. He had like informed Carlos Vela. He had Griezmann, and it was a bit of a laggy affair. I feel like the gameplay was not what I was pressing wasn't happening. You can see there's a bit frame ratey every now and again. I was dragging shots wide of the post that I would probably normally just like drill home. So that was something weird. A defender or 2 of mine were completely out of position right there, and my opponent's Carlos Vela manages to score the goal. Like I was furious at the way that Ogbonna was just running in the wrong direction. Don't know why that happened, how it happened, but at half time, even though we look like we've had a slightly better half, my opponent does go 1-0 up. He then somehow slots it through to Carlos Vela and goes 2-0 up, like 10 or 12 minutes into the second half. So we're now down by 2 friggin' goals. I don't feel like I deserved that either. And then Lacazette sticks one wide, which I would have almost guaranteed that he would have scored. My opponent then plays it through to Antoine Griezmann. It comes off the post, and like Vela's there to luckily tap that one home. It's just that kind of game, really, isn't it? And we whip it in. Like I take a header from a corner, doesn't work out for me, and my opponent decides to hold it in the corner. What a guy! What a guy! I was really frustrated at this point. I don't think I just feel like he didn't deserve it in the slightest. My camera battery's about to run out. Meet you in a second. And we're back. So Lacazette plays it on in through to Fekir. And it's that type of shot, dragging wide, which for the last few episodes you've seen me on the FUT Champions servers absolutely nail them into the back of the net. I don't know why they were dragging wide, but that was just my particular luck of the draw in this game, it seemed. And I do eventually score a goal with Heung-min Son. Gonna be like way too little too late, like because there's only like 5 minutes left on the clock. If we would have got some points here, and what I felt like is we'd at least deserved a point. We had loads of opportunities. His keeper would either save it or I'd drag it right to the post. Like if we could have got something from this game, I'd have felt a lot more confident going into the final one, knowing that we would have only needed like a point or 2 in order to actually get ourselves the championship. And as it happens, like, it probably wouldn't have mattered if we'd have got a draw, because we'd have still needed a win in order to do this. What we need is... actually, no, we wouldn't have. We would have literally needed 2 draws. I only need 2 points. So that definitely did make a difference in terms of my final game. I now definitely need the win in order for me to go ahead and win this championship. Can I do it? Am I going to bottle? It's not really considered a bottle considering I have been promoted, but it would be nice to get like 3,000 extra coins at the end of it. And this game was the laggiest one yet. You'll see it in a lot of the clips, like it was just like, there's just stuttering and nothing happened. The button delay was like a second. You have to be a second ahead of the game, which I got quite used to be fair, and I was doing all right, but it was just difficult. The most difficult thing to do is defend, and then when he eventually scores on me, like, it's one of those ridiculous goals where my keeper saves it and then it falls straight to him. It's just unlucky, and then he runs off like ear cupping me and doing the dab. And well, there's the lag for you again. It was just a horrible game. I think a normal FIFA game takes around 15 minutes, and this one seemed to be about 25. Just the amount of lag there was. Somehow Emre Can got back and out-muscled me there with Tolisso, which definitely sucks. But we do keep plugging away, and I'm just making misplaced passes all over the place. But I was so determined to get something out of this game. I whip it into the box, and I think Fekir eventually will get his head onto this, but it just goes wide of the post, and it just wasn't looking like my day. I get through with Fekir here, and saved by the goalkeeper. I aimed at the far post, it went to the near post. Just the luck of the draw in this one, I'm afraid. We play it off to Fekir. Lovely little lag spikes there. I get it back to Lacazette, who somehow does slot that one into the back of the net, and we get the equaliser. And, well, he did it to me, so I'm running off ear cupping at him, and I think I eventually do, like, the dead fish. Yeah, I do, because I forgot how to do the dab for a moment. I was going to dab him again, because he did it to me. But, so be it. We get our equaliser here. Is that going to be enough? I actually need another goal, which we don't end up getting in order to get the championship here, to win the Division 2, and as you can see, it dishes out 10,782 coins to us, which is a pretty awesome amount of coins to get, like, from winning a match. But yeah, it would have been like 13,500 or something if we had have won this game. We finished on 20 points when 21 was the title, so I'm still really happy with that. Like, 6 wins in Division 2 for me is very good. We've managed to get ourselves promoted to Division 1. First time ever, and I'm pretty happy about that. It's madness. And on top of that, I didn't realise, I completely forgot, but we've actually been added into the weekend league. Like, that was probably going to be my another episode, would be me trying to get into the weekend league, but we don't need to anymore, because if you do win Division 2 or hold Division 1, you get access to the weekend league. So that's decent of us. We are now qualified, which is great. You know, I might have a few minutes in at the end of the week. Like, TOTS is coming out on Friday, so I don't know how much time I'll have to even play this. We might be able to, though. We might not be able to. Who knows? But if so, we are already qualified, and we can play a few games, see what happens. So that is going to wrap up today's episode number 99. Thank you so much for watching all 99 episodes. If you have done that, you're a complete and utter legend. Yeah, we've got episode 100 coming at you guys sometime very soon, I hope. I'm still editing and stuff, but I'll let you know on Twitter and stuff. If you don't already follow me, it's at Lasty, LA5TY, on Twitter and Instagram and all of that stuff. If you'd like to follow me on social media, that would be amazing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.